Hey guys, how's it going? Caprian here. So I'm just back for TwitchCon, and I had a lot of fun there. I wanted to basically not miss my opinion to you guys based on last week's Tavern Brawl. It is the one that had just expired, so unfortunately you can't play it right now, and I hate to really be in that position, but in my opinion, it was the best, at least my favorite, let's just say, Tavern Brawl yet. I want to tell you guys why that is, and because we're late in the week, there's a few other exciting things that we can talk about. Primarily that this is actually the first Tavern Brawl that I got to see other people play. At TwitchCon, we saw the two CEOs, that of Twitch and that of Blizzard, battle it off in Tavern Brawl, and that was a pretty exciting event, and I basically got some of my opinions verified. So let's talk about it. What went down this week in Tavern Brawl? It was the Underdog Rules Tavern Brawl, and it was very interesting. It was one that was a little bit difficult to understand. I actually had to play a game to really see what was going on. And what happens is, at the start of each player's turn, if that player is losing by more than 3 life, so if he has if he has 3 life less than his opponent, nothing will happen. But if he has 4 life or more less than his opponent, and this accounts for armor. If someone has 30 life and 4 armor, and the other player has 30 life, and it's the start of the turn of the player with 30 life, he has 4 less effective life than his opponent. So what will happen? He will get a random creature, and the random creature is either a random 2-drop creature or a random 3-drop creature. And the idea is, with this mechanic, that you want to be losing because it's really nice to get free stuff. So obviously classes like Warlock are pretty good when you come with cards like Flame Imp, cards like, I guess, Pit Lord if you really want, and of course your Hero Power, which deals 2 damage to you to draw cards, allows you to draw a lot of cards, take damage, and push your opponent into very weird situations. Because Warlock was so dominant, it kind of shut out a lot of the aggressive decks, so you might think if players have taken a lot of damage themselves, you might want to play like Face Hunter. Well, Face Hunter actually didn't really work too well. I had to try to struggle to take a win in this type of format with my free-to-play account, and I was only able to do that using Priest and getting a lucky Divine Spirit Inner Fire Burst. And Burst absolutely is the name of this game, where you want to develop the board, but as you're developing the board, you want to continue to develop the board, so you want to not actually attack your opponent if it will result in him getting a creature that you otherwise, want to deal with, or, just to keep your losing condition to keep massing a bigger board. The main win condition of this Tavern Brawl is to be losing to get these free creatures and to have a deck just basically Warlock, basically handlock type cards like the Giants, like Mountain Giant, to slam those down, have big threats, and eventually when your board is too threatening, you kill your opponent with Burst. So that's what you need. You need cards that enable you to start losing, and you need to Burst. And fortunately, Warlock is really, really good at both of those things. So obviously, Warlock was the most dominant class. While other ones certainly worked, to me it seemed like Warlock was by far the most consistent. I even played on one of my free-to-play accounts, Warlock. I won like 10 games in a row, and I didn't even have all the cards I wanted to put in the deck. And, then I actually had a quest to play minions that cost 5 or more. So I put a bunch of stupid crap in my deck, like Fugan, Stalag, and just bad 5-drops in this format, just because I wanted to get this quest done, and I still absolutely couldn't manage to lose a single game. It seemed like this type of Tavern Brawl was actually, a pretty high skill cap because it was the regular type of game, but it was a little bit with a twist. Handlock is much more complicated when you introduce a few new cards, and when you introduce this dynamic of the life differential, setting up a board, knowing for tempo, pushing for 2-turn lethals, pushing for lockouts, using but sometimes saving removal, and really understanding how to construct a deck were all at really intense level of play, and I think as a result, players who aren't particularly good at this game got absolutely wrecked. And I think that's why in the votes, as you can see here, most people didn't actually enjoy this Tavern Brawl. Yeah, I think that's really it. I think the dynamics introduced some very cool gameplay. I played this Tavern Brawl for several hours, and I really enjoyed it, even when I was struggling with my shitty cards on some of my other accounts. It was still a lot of fun. It was still very interesting to play this type of dynamic. And I feel that unlike all the other Tavern Brawls in the past, this one would actually do better in a repeat because most people would better understand the format and it would be, I guess, less of a skillful requirement to it. So I think people would just be a bit happier because they know what's going on and they would not get completely stomped by players who absolutely knew what was going on. That aside, the players who played at TwitchCon, the two CEOs, on that level, it seemed like they didn't really play the super bursty cards that I thought were really powerful. But they still had the Warlocks. They still had a lot of the base dynamics of pumping down big threats and starting to lose so you could mass up an army of small creatures. That kind of worked. Overall, I think they played really well. I just think they would have slaughtered each other a little bit more intensely if they had more burst cards, because burst really is the name of the game. A lot of people are playing cards like Molten Giants, but really, if you're playing like super burst decks, you can deny them from your opponent, because like whenever my opponent was at like 15 life, I just killed them, sometimes much more than that, as you will soon see. So very, very cool format. I think it highlights many of the aspects that really push a good player to have some success in the game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and well, if you didn't, I'm sure you guys enjoy my little clips here. Again, sorry for the delayed video, but maybe the next Tavern Brawl will be just as good, and maybe the video will be a little bit more timely. For now, enjoy the clips. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Alright. If this doesn't. If it doesn't. You don't know.
Is someone injured?
Damn it. Another inner fire is really bad.
Get in there, fight, maggot!
I don't want to burn Power Word Shield with 2 inner fires in hand now. This guy's actually just playing handlock. Yeah, I think you have to queue up against randoms for the pack. I think we might be pretty close with a Divine Spirit draw, right? It'll go to 8. Not anymore. Wow, we actually got Divine Spirit. Oh, wait. Fuck you, Handlock.
Regret this.
Shields up.
Drink with me, friend.
For the record, we have lethal. I don't think I'll go for it though. I think I want to play some more 5-drops.
From the void I come.
Ah, we lost lethal anyway.
Mount up.
Mount up, boys.
From the void I come. Thou goddess.
Okay. Mullins haven't been that good actually. I won't flame it.
Regret this.
Put this apple on your head.
What the fuck is that?
Get in there and fight, maggot. Feel my pain.
I did that to force him to tap. If he taps, I'm gonna win out tempo, and he's probably playing Zoo if he's playing Knife Juggler. Got it.
Regret this.
I won't get a minion if he taps. You need a 4 life differential.
From the void I come. Mount up. Feel my pain.
I'm not using anything on that.
You win this time.
He knows he's fucked. Was I playing Warlock in Arena half an hour ago? No, that was not me. You tried Shaman for the brawl? We'll try everything on the other count. We will try everything. We're doing really well this game, except I fear he might concede because we're doing really well. I'm 6'4", I'm a pretty tall guy. Priest OTK? Sounds reasonable actually.
You have been measured.
Oh damn. Get fucking measured, bro.
Shields up.
You're 5-0 with Malagod Shaman. That's good. Mortal Coil me, huh? It's pretty mean. I like how it transformed. Alright, that's 1/5 drop.
Get in there and fight, maggot! Your master!
I can do a little bit of damage here. Mortal Coil again. Sure. Oh my god! I think we just got lethal. 3. Oh no, we didn't. Fuck. It's pretty fucking close though.
From the void I come. To the void.
It's not lethal. Oh, it was lethal? That's 24. 24 plus 4. Oh yeah, we did have lethal. Okay, I missed lethal. It's fine, no biggie. It was lethal.